Welcome back to the channel. Let me go ahead and break y'all let y'all know what I got going on now. So this is my enclosed trailer. I just noticed I got a big old branch up on top, but anyway, this is my enclosed trailer and I plan on converting it to a concession stand. So for the last 2 or 3 weeks I've been ordering stuff and trying to get it together. So let me jump y'all on. This may be a couple of different parts of this series, but hey, just stay tuned and learn as I learned. All right, so my first thing up, I got a Demonic air conditioning unit. This is 15,000 BTUs. I was gonna go with a smaller unit, but that trailer is not insulated, so it's not designed for that. But I'm gonna make it work. So I got this used. We're gonna try it out and see if it's work. If it work, great. All right, that's a whole nother project on putting it on top because it goes up here. So I did my research. A lot of these vents are 14 1/4, 14 1/8, something like that. And that unit should fit directly up here. No problem. All I gotta do is take that down and put the new one up. All right, so while I'm inside, let me give y'all a rundown on my layout as of right now. So a panel box, putting it up here. My outside plug is right here for my generator. It's a 50 amp. I could have got away with 30 amp, but I decided to go ahead and go 50 amp more to be on more power to be on the safer side. So I got this. It's going right here outside. Drill a hole and one more wires from in here. Stabilizer. Like I said, you have to do everything. Stabilizer jacks. So I ordered these off Amazon. Most of everything I got off Amazon. So this is what you can wind down. The stand has a built-in slot for your nut. So you wind it all the way down. It's hot out here, so I already got one over here. Ready? Yep. And it's on the metal frame right here. So you ain't gotta worry about it going nowhere. This would allow you to walk around the trailer, because if you're in the front of this trailer, you okay, because if you're not hooked up to your vehicle or whatever, you okay. So that means you can walk up here all day long. You're fine as long as you're up here. But if you didn't have these stabilizer jacks on here and you step in this part, the whole thing gonna tilt the back on you. So that's what the stabilizer jacks keep it from doing. So I'm gonna have one on each side, because I came up here with my level, dropped my level on there, let you know the trailer is level. So that's that. That's the easy part. Concession stand window off Amazon. So now this is gonna be probably the first thing I do. This shouldn't be that bad, hard as all neither. So take my measurements, measure it up here exactly where I want it. I don't want it too high, I don't want it too low, I want it right in the middle. Also, I ordered off Amazon is the serving shelf window. So that shelf is going under that window when I get it right here. So technically I want it about right here. The serving window about right here. And the window up here. So that's gonna be my first part of this, is to get those cut out and installed and go from there. And I like to get the electricity ran and get the AC in there. Once I get the AC in there, I'm good. I feel so much better and I can move around, because my setup is I got the serving window over here. I'm gonna have shelves up under there. This will be my workstation. I'm gonna have me a TV up here. So I'm gonna have a camera in the front of the trailer. I'm gonna have a camera in the back of the trailer so I can see everything. My syrups gonna be up here, my lemonade. So basically this is gonna be a snow cone and lemonade stand combination. So back here, I'm gonna put my freezer right here in this area. And it's gonna be more shelves. I'm gonna have more shelves than anything. So I'm not gonna complicate it too much, but yeah, and I'm not gonna take up all my space. Big shouts out to Travis, Red Flame. It's Red Flame MC80 on YouTube, and it's Travis on Facebook. Y'all give him a big shout out, because he the one told me not to sell it, because I was gonna sell this trailer, but he convinced me to go ahead and keep it and convert it into something, because I got so many ideas and so many business adventures that I be doing. So let me get y'all set up. Let me get my measurements and get y'all turned on. Let's get into this action. All right. Let's cut it. Oh, that's perfect. That's it. Yep, that's it. I like the placement. That's it. And then, like I said, the shelf is come right here below it. Not too high, not too short. All right, that's it. Let's go and cut it. All right, let me get y'all set up and get my cutting wheel. See what we're gonna do. All right. Hope y'all can go in, because I got two fans. I got a fan on my phone, keep it from OE. And I got a fan on me. I got solar. I got fans. I got about 4 fans. But anyway, before they bring the phone, let's go ahead and cut this thing out. It is what it is. get done the other kind of way. Plus, I'm saving, I'll calculate up how much I'm saving. I've had all kinds of quotes. shit. But I got something to take in it. Try to be nice. Try to play nice. all good. Let's get these off. Jump back on. Bring y'all a little closer. Show y'all what's going on. All right. So there look like some 2x2s or 1x2 flat stock in there, square stock. So what I'm gonna have to do, which ain't hard because I do a little welding here and there. I'm gonna cut this in half. I'm gonna cut that off, top and bottom, and I am gonna see if I already started cutting through that one, which that's fine. I gotta cut through it anyway, and I'm gonna use this same bracket to brace up in here and on the side. So yeah, nothing I can't do. A little welding. See, I missed that one. I ain't gotta do nothing to that side. That's going straight in. So yeah, just cut 3 little bars, brace it up. Any wiring that I hit, I may hit, which I didn't hit this one. It's easy, I can just replace wiring. Ain't no big deal. So yeah, let's stay tuned. I'm on the right track, like I say. Just thinking about it all day long ain't gonna never get nothing done. Let's put some action to it. All right, let's go. That blade. I know I got some extra ones around here, y'all. Hold tight. All right, cut y'all back on. So what I did was I just took my drill bit and I went into each corner, so that way, and I caught myself marking it out going all the way through because my grinder won't go deep in there. So I just marked it. So hopefully I come in here and find my hole marks. One right there. The other one. Oh, there it is, right there. One right there. One right there. The other one should be over here. Right there. Right there. So, in this area is where the window gonna sit at. So what I can do now is take my Sawzall and cut this out, and those bars should fall out. Let's see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, cut you back on. So the hole is in, and what I did was I took that bracing and put it in here. I braced it here. Didn't need one on this side, and I'm gonna brace some up there. So, and I braced this. So when I get ready to put the window in, I'm gonna use some self tappers, pre-drill these holes, and I'm gonna put those around here. This side here is good, I don't need nothing. But when I put it in, it's gonna seal all this up. And I'm thinking about siliconing it on the back side, and I'm gonna silicone it on the lip as well on the inside. So it ain't gonna leak. I ain't worried about it leaking. So that's where I'm at right now. My next one, after I got it put in, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the serving window up. That don't look like it's too hard. And then I might put the 50 amp right there. So stay tuned. It's progress. All right, window is installed. All I did was do some pre-drilling on my holes, and I'm gonna go around and get some real silicone. That stuff wasn't, I had just crap. That DAP wasn't about jack, so I'm gonna go get it. But like I said, I gotta do the inside anyway, so pre-drill my holes and put it in there for right now. So I'm getting ready to install the serving window. The serving window came with these brackets. Now, there ain't nothing to it. Got 6 mounting points. Just go like that. All right, cool. I can find some screws to go into that. That's easy, self-tappers or whatever. But the hardware, can't find it, unless it didn't come with any. But this, I don't know where it's at, but this goes on to here. They got 6 holes, 3 holes on each side. But these are machined, so I gotta find what thread pitch that is, what thread it is. So it goes just like that. So unfortunately, I am a tool man. Amazon, I think it's like $30–40. So what I did was I went down my metric side and I found M5 0.8 thread. So now I gotta stop, run the loads, and get me 6 of those. And yeah, come back and put this in. So y'all stay with me. All right.